Welcome to the Hunt Kitchen. We're making venison enchiladas. This is my personal favorite recipe. We're just gonna dive straight into it. Quick, easy, and simple. Let's get it. All right, we're starting with a little olive oil. And what we're gonna do is throw in our onions and peppers. Let these saute down for a little bit. That's half our white onion, one jalapeno, and one serrano pepper. You don't have to add that if you don't want to. It just has a little more heat to it. I'm just gonna mix that up, let that go. And we're cooking this on medium heat right now. Our pepper's been sweating for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're gonna add in our ground venison, 1 pound. We're gonna brown this down and then we're gonna hit it with some seasoning, throw a little cheese in there and let her go. So break this up. We're about to hit this with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning. So you can either use your own taco seasoning or you can just buy a packet. We're gonna cut the heat. Next, we're gonna open up some enchilada sauce. We're gonna pour about half a cup and mix. And then we got some Chihuahua melting cheese. You can find this at like Walmart, I'm sure any name brand store. This is about 4 ounces, but we're only gonna use about half. So I'm gonna pour this in. We're just gonna mix this up until it's all well combined. And this is our filling. So now that we got our other pan, we're gonna cook our flour tortillas. You can use corn tortillas, but personally, I like flour. And these you can buy at the store. They're ready to cook flour tortillas. They're not cooked already. All you wanna do is throw them in your pan. Once they start bubbling, a little bit on the bottom, flip them, do the other side. Once all of these are done, we're simple. They throw them in our baking dish, throw them in the oven for probably 15 minutes, and then they're ready to go. So, also, what is your favorite recipe you've seen on the page so far? Well, I think we've done just over 60, maybe 70, at least venison recipes. They've all been really good or I wouldn't post them, to be honest with you. But is there any that stand out to you that y'all want to see on the full-length videos? If so, comment below which ones you want to see and I'll make sure to get around to making those. All right, just finish up the last one. I'm making, because my pan only fits 5 of these. You have enough filling for probably 8, maybe 10 if you kind of stretch it. But I'm only making 5, they're pretty thick. And it can go in that baking dish over there. But we're gonna move this out of the way. And then we're gonna get our building station going. So what we're gonna do now is we got the filling here. I wanna mix it up a little bit more. You're gonna grab you a little spoon. So look, you're all lined up, ready to go. You're gonna grab your tortilla, get some of this mixture. We're just gonna put a layer of this enchilada sauce in the bottom of our pan. And then we're just gonna lay these seam side down in that right there. All right, that's how we're looking. We got 5 in there right now. And then you're gonna add your cheese. So just wanna maybe put a little bit on each one. Now you have that, you're gonna wipe your edges. Now we're gonna come back and throw in a little more of this Chihuahua cheese. And then on top of that, throw a little bit of cheddar on top. It's probably only about 2 ounces, if that. So we cleaned our edges, put cheese on top. We're gonna throw it in our oven at 400 for 15 minutes or until it's bubbling. It doesn't take that long because everything's already cooked. Throw it in the oven. And just like that, 15 minutes later, we're done. Well, there it is. Venison enchiladas came together in probably 30 minutes. Simple, easy, delicious. One of my favorites, if not my favorite wild game recipe. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy the video. Make sure you like and follow the YouTube page. We're gonna try to start doing more of these videos weekly. Y'all stay tuned and hope y'all join us on our next recipe.